Hey TransLash family, it's me, Amara Jones, with our weekly talk back. I wanted to start out by just thanking everyone for supporting and listening and sharing our podcast. We have so many powerful voices in our community, and I'm thrilled to be able to dive deeply into what they have to say and to share it in a podcast format. Thank you so much for your support. I also want to thank everyone for your congratulations to me being on the cover of Time, or at least my name is, and to talk about the way in which trans women have a role in our future. Thank you so much for those things. And in terms of this week, we have a Lives at Stake that's coming up. It's gonna be really powerful. We're gonna focus on the Trans Vote 2020 and what the parties are saying about us, both Democrats and Republicans. And it's gonna turn into as well a celebration of Marsha P. Johnson's birthday with Victoria Cruz, who was one of her friends and knew her. And then Elle Hearns of the Marsha P. Johnson Institute, who started that to talk about Marsha P. Johnson's birthday. In terms of the things that were on our minds this week, beyond all the things that I mentioned already, of course, the beating of 3 trans women in Los Angeles. We all were very focused on that and very saddened by that. But we want to just continue to give our support. We know that we need to stop that violence. It could have been any of us. It needs to become a thing of the past. And lastly, we want to spotlight a court case that is before the federal courts that we won, trans people won, specifically brought by 2 leaders in our community, Tanya Walker and Cecilia Gentili, who are filing to block the Trump administration's attempts to deny us healthcare. They won that in federal court. Now, the Trump administration, not surprisingly, is going to appeal, but that win was so important for us. A lot of people had a lot of positive things to say about that. Again, we want to thank you for all of your support across all of our platforms this week and the launch of our podcast that made up a lot of what was talked about and what was shared. So thank you for that, and we'll see you next week.